first of all, did anyone listen to Beyonce's album?
No.
16
I got halfway through on my walk. It was okay. It just...
Do you like country music?
That's the thing. So I don't listen to country music on the regular, so I don't know what country music is really supposed to sound like.
Right.
But
so you just listen because of Beyonce.
Just I wanted to be able to give an honest opinion,
yeah.
Because I was a strong advocate for her when all this shit had popped off. So I just wanted to give it a listen, and I had put something in the chat today when Justin sent me that goddamn definition of what country music is. Because again, when you think of country music, you think of Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash and the guitar, and they talk like this and
remember that Nelly song with
Cowboys
Tim
and
McGraw?
Shit. All in my head. Yeah, that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, my question I put in the chat earlier, like, if it doesn't sound like that, is it not country music? Or is it country music because that's just the type of sound she was going for? I don't know.
Maybe like a pop country.
She literally mixed Beyonce with country music. So you got country mixed with hip hop, mixed with R&B, mixed with rock, but it was just all mashed together.
You know how you could define rock by the electric guitars? Country's defined by the acoustics.
But I
And I think that's what I don't like.
But that's the thing. Like, let me go back and read what I had sent to y'all in that group chat earlier today.
You said something about the fiddle.
It was in the beginning of one of her records.
Banjo.
In the beginning of her records, they had like an excerpt of somebody just talking, and it says, it was on the record Spaghetti. Genres are funny. Genres are a funny little concept, aren't they? In theory, they are simple. They are a simple definition that's easy to understand, like what Justin had put when he Wikipedia'd the shit. But in practice, some may feel confined because now I feel like I have to do a certain sound. Mm-hmm. So if I don't do that sound, then it's not country. But she's like, nah, this is country shit. Because like on Texas Hold'em, it starts off with a banjo, but she's singing R&B style.
Yeah, it's over the banjo.
Over a country beat. You know what I'm saying? So even going back to like Nelly and shit, like he's rapping over a country beat.
You know, this remind me of when mumble rap first got popular, and they was trying to say, was it
rap
or was it a new genre?
Or was it hip hop? Exactly. It's like, so it goes back to that thing, like, are we keeping it in a box, or is Beyonce creating a lane for people that might want to make country music but make it their way? They don't want to stick to that stigma of what it's supposed to sound like and or look like, because that's also a part of the conversation as well.
Well, Hootie and the Blowfish, that's country, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But either way, Gashi, you know Gashi?
No.
The Asian guy?
Nah, he started off rapping. I think he was signed. He signed to Def Jam or Rock Nation or something. But either way, he just released. He's got this cowboy hat, but it's the New York Yankees logo on it. And his new album is kind of like an alternative rap country, like, I don't know, it's different. It's got that sound to it. You know?
I think we're genre bending now.
Yeah,
at
Mexico
this
he just did it too. He has a cowboy something. That's why he was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
But he carries that. He rides horses. He has the ranch.
Yeah.
Mexican OTE, right? And then also for him being from it's cultural. It's a cultural thing. And again, even with Beyonce, she is from Texas. She has family from Louisiana. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, when she dropped that first record, Texas Hold'em, and they sent it to the country radio station, they said they're not playing it because they only play country music. But again, if banjos is what makes country music, then
it's country.
That shit starts off with a banjo.
I think the radio station was hating on Beyonce not because of what the music sound like, because country music's biggest star, Taylor Swift, lately all her music sounds
just like pop.
Pop as fuck. You can't.
I didn't even would know she was a country.
You wouldn't even know it.
Taylor Swift's not country. She's pop.
She's definitely pop.
She's definitely country. She's a country music princess.
She's pop.
No.
She started off in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, but that's not.
Well, I think
pop,
that was the intent, but I don't think that she's still.
That's country. like saying Drake isn't rap no more. He's pop.
No, she might sing and like she's definitely classified more as pop.
So is Drake a rapper? Or is he a pop star?
But see that go.
He already said it.
Yeah, he's both. But Taylor Swift
star.
doesn't make country music, bro. She makes
but
pop music.
she started off making country music in the country music capital, Nashville, Tennessee. and then she switched to pop, I guess, but she still considered.
All right, don't worry. I'm gonna fact check your thing again when I edit the podcast.
No, we
You know,
will.
I'm all
We'll talk
about it. I'm all about the
next week.
stats. I'm all about
Like
stats.
you said, Diddy got no writing
as
credits.
as a seasoned person.
Absolutely, because you already know
if
where
you-
it started.
I mean, yeah, of course. You can go back to Glenn Campbell. You can go back to
Chuck
Pride.
Chuck Berry,
No, Chuck Berry was more.
what, rock and roll?
Yeah, he was more on the rock
Okay.
side. Yeah, but you go to Glenn
Ray
Campbell.
Charles.
Yeah, Ray Charles did. He did. He did slide over to the countryside as well, though too.
Like Otis Redding.
And the thing.
Nah, Otis was
That's
more
more
soul.
blues, right?
That's
Yeah,
more
like
R&B.
blues, R&B.
Go ahead, Pop.
But the thing is, what I do really, I mean, I love country too. I love all genres of music. But one of the things that I really like about country is the lyric. I love the music because I'm a musician myself. So, but I love the lyric. There's this one phrase that is like, if you're going to walk on my love, just take off your shoes, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a lot of other things. And, they tell a story.
Yeah, for sure.
And that, the story is related to, a lot of the things that we actually, deal with here on a daily basis, man. So I love country, even though y'all dealing in a different era that I'm in, but, I'm seasoned. I just leave it at that.
No, so that's what I
Definitely
was
got
saying.
some
Like,
country bangers that I like.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
Spotify,
yeah.
I got a couple.
And I like what's going on right now, too, with the younger people that's putting it out there. Because everything always comes full circle anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's a great thing. I love it.
Didn't Lil Durk do that song, that Broadway song? I don't know who is with
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen or whatever. Yeah, I don't even know, but
I just think music right now is in a place where everybody is just everybody's doing whatever they want to do. I don't think people are trying to stay in a box, but I think society is trying to make them stay in a box.
Like Willie Nelson with Beyonce is crazy.
she Dolly Parton was like, "Bro, you doing a country record? I'm on it." And she didn't. Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton didn't have a song, but she kind of treated it like a radio station. So like they would be like the radio host saying certain things like coming to you live from Country Boy or Cowboy Carter radio, blah 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 type shit. Like they were just like radio hosts type vibes.
were they on the same songs or?
Nah, they were all on different records, but
Okay.
she had covered Jolene, but she did her own version of Jolene, and it was fire. You feel what I'm saying? So again, it just goes back to this thing of like, I think the gatekeepers of these cultures and these genres are trying to just keep it to what it is, but it's hard now. Music is evolving. Music is changing. People aren't even really playing instruments anymore. People are making these sounds with technology and shit.
Yep.
So it's just like you can really do whatever. So
She got AI making a bunch of music.
you feel what I'm saying? But from what I heard though on the album, it was okay. Would I call it a country album? I don't know.
That would be crazy if she wins a Grammy for this.
How would you feel? Would you think that it's because it's a great album? Like if she wins, because she's won plenty of Grammys, but she hasn't won Album of the Year. So would you think it's because it's a good album, or would you think it's because of the fact that everyone's mentioned that she hasn't won one yet, and like Jay-Z went on
different.
stage and said, or the fact also that it is a quote unquote country album?
But people got to vote.
True.
It's not like she can just drop the shit and because she said it's country, that's all that gonna go to her.
But like all of a
Pe-
sudden they
people have
like
to
it
vote.
because it's country, or all of a sudden they like it because Jay-Z,
Or all of a sudden they like it because it's Beyonce.
You think this album's good enough for album of the year?
Nah.
No, but I think the question is like, would you be? I guess better phrase is like, would you be surprised if she wins album of the year because of what happened with Jay, because she's dropping this album as different?
Essentially, you're asking if that
Nah.
would be. That would just mean that it's rigged.
If she wins
Yeah.
album of the year for this album, it's
Yeah.
rigged.
I don't even think that would be nominated for album of the year. I think Beyonce's at a point in her career where she can honestly do whatever the fuck she wants to. It's
Oh,
no different from
absolutely.
Drake doing
Fact.
Honestly Nevermind.
Yeah.
It's no different. I'm bored with R&B.
She's probably want to do it for a long time.
But I've always probably been told that I couldn't because I was Beyonce, because I make R&B. Y'all told me I probably can't make country music, but the whole time again, I'm from Texas,
right?
where this shit really kind of stems from. So she probably grew up around it, But again, it goes back to those things, those stigmas and shit, where it's like, if you black, you got to make this kind of music. If you're white, you got to make this kind of music. But we all know that's not the case. You like what you like. Look at Justin Timberlake. Look at Justin Bieber. You feel what I'm saying? There's now there are more people tapping into country music now because Beyonce has touched this genre and does some things. Going back to Willie Nelson on the album, he had made a statement saying, sometimes you don't know what you like until someone you trust turns you on to some really good shit. So how many times has a friend that you fuck with that you know got a cool musical ear send you some shit that you probably never would look on yourself, but you're like, damn, Fat's sending me this? Oh, I'm gonna take a listen to this shit. Oh, this shit hard.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I fucked with a lot of the things that was said on the album. But again, it's just
Not your cup of tea either.
it's pushing the genre. It's pushing music. It's pushing the genre. And again, now there's a lot of other black artists that already have probably been doing country that nobody never knew about that we're gonna go look for now, or we might listen to now or give that chance now, just because. Beyond shit, if Hov put out a country album, I'm trying to find every fucking country rapper out that motherfucker.
And
You
I
feel
think
what I'm saying?
I think it's kind of like a trend going that way, like not necessarily just country music, but changing it up a little bit.
Hip hop is dying, low key.
Yeah, because everybody was going to Afro beats, and now people are dibbling into the
House.
country, the house side of music, because rap is oversaturated, bro.
It's getting boring.
It is just
It's
it's
the same thing over and
oversaturated.
over, so you gotta do some shit
It's-
different.
Yeah, it's literally the same shit. So
And why not tap into another market?
I think it's cool. I mean,
That too. The market, another bag.
Another market,
audience,
another bag.
another
Now,
demo.
now you might see Beyonce at the CM
'Cause in a way-
CMT Awards and
'cause
shit next year. Or some
it doesn't
shit.
even have to be called country. I mean, in a
music.
way, it's kind of creating its own new genre.
Or we can just say it's music.
Yeah.
We don't have
You
to
have to
put it.
label it,
We don't have
yeah.
to put it in a box. We can just say it's good music.
Yeah.
So, but did you enjoy the album? Did you listen to the album?
I did not enjoy it.
Was
At
it
all?
because of what you're used
But
to
I'm
from
also-
Beyonce,
I'm
or is it
also
because
I haven't listened to Beyonce in a while.
Have
I-
you ever enjoyed an album
I-
in your life?
do you enjoy Beyonce?
I used to really be a big Beyonce fan, but I like R&B Beyonce. I don't like the whatever she just released. What was it?
So you ain't like Renaissance either.
I didn't like Renaissance. It's not for me. I'm not her demo. I don't
Respect.
think.
No, respect.
And I don't
So
think
let me ask you this:
that-
Is the whole album is country?
So there's a record she
I'm talking
got.
about with Beyonce.
So the record
90% of it, I would say.
the record where I made that that when I was talking about the genre and genre's a funny little concept. That record Swiss Beats produced, and that shit ain't
The one where she's rapping.
that ain't country at all.
No, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But she has a country artist featured
right.
on it. You feel what I'm saying? So
Who
again,
is
it's
that?
It's not
It's-
doing it for me.
it's genre bending.
It's not
That's what
bad.
I
It's
call
just
it.
not for me.
Country's
Nah.
one of those things where you know it when you hear it. You ain't got to second guess it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're saying it's not country?
It's not country.
You didn't think so? I thought it was very country.
It's very country. It's very country. Yes.
Country for Beyonce.
For
country for Beyonce.
Yeah.
But I've never heard a country song that I had to ask somebody, "Hey, is that country?" You know what I'm saying?
No, because country music has that
Has that sound?
sound where it's the banjo. I'm standing in front of a tractor trailer. Is
Is it categorized as a country album?
They're
Is
not
it because
all
we
like
can
that.
understand her?
Because again,
Because she doesn't have that southern, like that
she don't have
deep
that draw.
southern
And like I said, it's like literally her singing.
accent.
It's literally her being Beyonce on country produced.
It says country on the album.
No, it does. It's in the country category.
It's a country album.
I had to go to the country category on Apple Music to find it. It's not in R&B. It's not in hip hop. It's not in pop. It's in the country section.
But you know what? I think it just shows the versatility, at it being a consummate artist that she is, and she works hard whatever whatever she does. But me, I'm coming from another era, but that actually shows the versatility that she's able to switch
Yeah.
and do different classes of music, man. I mean, I wouldn't even if she came out with a classical music. I mean,
Why
I'm
not?
not really up on that like that. But if she came out in another genre of music, man, I think that shows the versatility, and I think that shows genius.
She might come out with an opera album now.
I
Absolutely.
may enjoy that more
that'd
than
be a
this.
great thing.
I think that's what she's doing with this Act 1 and Act 2 and Act 3.
It's gonna be an Act 3. Yeah, it's like
It's
a movie.
going to be a different genre every album.
It's kind of like what Drake did with what was
House
it?
music or?
Certified Lover Boy. Her Loss. Then
Honestly,
it goes to Honestly
Nevermind.
Nevermind. Then it goes to
So
For All
what
the
can we
Dogs.
make some predictions? What do you think her next genre would
Rock.
be?
It's going to be rock.
Rock?
Yeah, it's going to be rock.
Yeah, I
She
wouldn't be
crushed
surprised
rock.
if it's like punk rock or
Yeah,
something
She
like
killed
that.
that.
She's going to murder the rock.
Because there's a lot of emerging black artists that are doing
Like punk.
doing things in that scene.
Yeah.
Jaleel, yeah, he gives me that vibe.
Tizo
Tizo touchdown.
I was just about to say
Gives me,
Tizo.
but Tizo's mixing that with R&B, with hip
Ken
hop.
Carson.
He's literally creating his own sound. And I think at this point right now, because going back to what you said, Trap, about, you know, hip hop and shit getting boring or it just sounding the same, people are literally trying to figure out ways to be themselves, be different and enjoy that and have something that everybody could enjoy at the same time. So that's why you'll get the rock mixed with the hip hop, mixed with the country, mixed with the punk rock. You know what I'm saying?
Which honestly, I feel like that's the best way, because I feel like that's really how you should make music for who you are and not feel like I have to
make a song that sounds like this.
Yeah.
Or I have to make a video that looks like this.
Exactly.
Why can't I do whatever the fuck I want to do? But then,
so like, my bad to even
No,
cut
you
you,
good.
but like, so for Beyonce to do that, the versatility, but also like the, it's Beyonce, but her being able to do that kind of like breaks down a wall for other people too.
she had to step into a different space in order to
Yeah.
make those records or write those
and it
records.
kind of opens it up for everybody else to do.
But don't get it
something.
fucked up. A lot of people won't tell you. A lot of people just won't know. There's a lot of R&B artists that write country songs for these country artists
Oh yeah.
that are white.
Yeah.
T-Pain said it before. T-Pain was like, I wrote a lot of music for country artists. I didn't like the way that they treated me, though. So that's why I stopped fucking with it. K. Michelle,
She created. I think she did an album, right?
she's tapping in it. She a country girl for all day.
She's been doing it for a while.
Man, I'm
trying
saying,
to do it
but
for a
now
while.
they're letting her,
in a
you
little
know,
bit. Yeah.
and I hate to always have to bring it to race, but yo, a lot of that shit come from that. It's like,
But
yo, we
you
don't
know
want
what,
you
though,
in our
too?
space. No, you good,
But
Pop.
you know what? Going back to Beyonce again, she reminds me, like we talking about the avenue of different genres. She reminded me when she was with Destiny Child. She reminded me of a young Tina Turner.
Even a Diana
and I
Ross.
think- and that's what going back to versatility again. She, the way she danced and the way her vocal structure and everything
And-
was. And then now she's moving in. She moved into the R&B spot. And then now she's moving into country. I mean, I didn't even know about
And
it,
now,
to be honest.
and I mean, piggyback off Tina. When Tina left Ike, Tina's music became rock.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
When she started doing What's Love Got to Do It in her later shit after that, it turned into rock music. It wasn't
I guess
that
it all
soul and
stems from
R&B
your
shit.
feelings.
It's all in what you like and what you
Yeah.
love. But again, it goes back to it shouldn't matter what the color of my skin is or
Oh,
who I
nah.
associate myself
Absolutely.
with.
I mean,
If I want to make this type of music, let me make this type of music.
I mean,